first program of the year, I'm going to call it. And the reason for this call is to help us understand what the market is doing, and how, if you have not prepared yourself up to this time, then how can you still benefit from this market? We still have a long way, a very long way ahead of us. But many people still don't understand that, and some will not. It's not like they don't want to prepare or they don't want to do anything at all. It's just that they find it difficult knowing how to even start at all. So that is one of the reasons why. And who am I to talk to you guys about what the market wants to do next or whatever? Originally, this kind of program, we do it in our private group, but I bring it to the public channel because I believe we have so many people that need this. And also, since I stopped the private training that I normally do since last year, I believe, yeah, no, since year before last year. So I think many people will need it, but I don't have the time for now. Maybe later in the future we are going to be having that again. But now, if I can't do that, then there should be some other way I can help people. So that is why we create the public channel, and also having this call that we're having right now with everyone. But people in my private group have already been enjoying the market uptrend movement so far. And now, like I said, the reason for this is for us to know the next move for Bitcoin, because Bitcoin is actually more like what other projects are looking at as a mirror to know their next direction. So you can see on this our screen, what we are having here is Bitcoin charts without the drawings. So it's just Bitcoin chart that we're looking at, and the candlestick chart actually. Okay, so but with the lines, let me explain the lines to you guys so you will know what we are here for. If you remember very well, some of you, not everyone actually, during the bear market, I explained these drawings that I have down here, like all this, and if you remember this line very well from one of our core, those that are part of our private group or those that have been in the channel for a long time, they will know this orange line that you are looking at over here. If you remember this, and the point of this orange line is that I analyzed the market when the market was still falling down. So I analyzed it that the market making a move from first bull run to another bull run, from another bull run to another bull run again, like calculating the previous high, and equate it with the next high with the another high again, like connecting like two high of previous bull run together. So that was what we did. We did it with from the 2013 2014 we connected that to 2018 bull run, 2017 2018 bull run, then we connected the 2018 bull run to the 2021 bull run also. And what that gave us is that we realized that market normally creates on the weekly chart, actually it normally creates 212 bars in the first bull run, and it creates 203 bars in the second bull run also. And if we are going to create 200 plus bar also, then that means this is where the all-time high of this coming bull run is going to be, like around this area. That's where it might be before it or after it, but it will be somewhere around this orange line. That is the purpose of this orange line that you are looking at over here. And also, we don't just look at where the next bull run, the all-time high of the next bull run alone. We also analyze that where will the bull run start from. We also analyze that where will the bull run start from. I draw some line also then, which have to do with this thing that we used to calculate. And before I move forward, look at this also. In the calculation that we did, we realized that it market normally move at least 1,400 days. Market normally move at least 1,400 days between the previous bull run to the next bull run. And you can see 1,080. Let me zoom that out so that you can see very well. Okay, I believe everyone should be able to see this now. I'm trying to zoom it out. Okay, everyone should be able to see it now. 1,400 days, 484 days. So for the first bull run, and then the second bull run, we have. For the second bull run, we have where is it? Okay, over here. 1,421 days. This is it up here. 1,421 days for the second bull run. So if we have those two information like that, we can use the same information to calculate what the next bull run is going to look like, which is the one we are in already now. And you can see, out of the old days, I think we've used currently this is where we are. This is where we are. Out of 1,400 something days, we've only spent 784 days. And we've already printed 112 bars out of about 200 plus that we are expecting. The thing is that this thing I'm doing with you for you guys might be way higher than that, or it might be lower. And if you ask me that where is the price going, the truth is that I can't really tell that this is where the price is going. But one thing I know is that the market normally print like 2x of what it did previous market. So if it did like 60,000 last bull run, there's a chance that it will print like 120, 100, 120 the next coming bull run. So anything that happen after the 120 is just a bonus. For Bitcoin, we are talking about here, but you know, this will help you to know what you are going to do with other assets you are holding. Like when you see Bitcoin start making some funny move, you will start preparing yourself. Okay, I think it's time for me to start packing my bag. I think it's time for me to put more money into the system. So that is what this. So if I can predict that, okay, and if you notice this arrow very well, I draw this arrow trying to. I think I'm trying to. Let's forget about the arrow because the purpose of it, if I start explaining it, we are going to spend more time. I'm wasting more time. Now I draw this trend line also. Then when we have the break of the trend line, I think I bought some coin around that area. Then the market give us this flash downward, and people were like, we are going back to 10,000 so. But then I wasn't part of them. I also draw this channel again. Then from that channel, we break out of this channel. From this exact point where we break out of this channel, I call some coin for those that are in our private group. I call some coin for them, and I also normally share my chart. Most of the chart I share in the public group, which is a trade with Prince, ANN, and announcement channel. Most of the charts are mostly the coin that I'm holding, and some of them I just buy them to just to make some quick profit on them. And I normally share that in public instead of just keeping to my private distance. But my private people already know what to hold and what to buy, where to take profit and all that. So when we have a breakout of this point, we are not busy buying Bitcoin. We are just using it as a catalyst to know what the next move is going to look like. We started buying projects like ING, Pepe, and even before what was it called? Before ZZ had issue with SEC, I sold BNB and used the money to buy some other coin, which I announced also, and so many other things like that. And also one of the projects I've actually invested into, like a fresh tomato project that I invested into. I'm coming. I want to share something. I don't know if this is going to. One of the projects I invested into did over 7,000% in profit already. In this period that most people believe, oh, we are still going to crash down or those things like that. So, and this shows that we actually know what we are doing, and this does not come with without understanding what the market is doing. It's not a luck. I did it last bull run, and I always say that I'm going to do it again this bull run. And I even did one funny something that makes people think I'm crazy, selling my car to invest in the market and like that. So it was just so funny that why would this guy be taking bike up and down? You once have a car and then you sold it now just because you want to invest in the market. So it's funny and people think I'm crazy, but now I can even buy like 3 of it again, but I'm not going to do that because I see like a waste of time. I have bigger dreams than that now. Okay, so I want to share a screenshot with you guys. I hope I'll be able to do that. I hope so. Coming. Okay, share screen, and here we go. So you can see this is I slash the dollar side out, and the project name also. The project name is not actually because it's a game switch, so you guys can check it out. And there are some other projects also that I invested into. I'm still expecting the launch of those projects. So that's to tell you who is talking to you guys. It's not like I'm trying to start advertising myself or something. So I just feel like it would make sense if I'm not doing the training again for now. How can I help others in knowing what to do? Someone is raising hand. I think if you guys can't hear me, maybe someone should drop me a message in the private group. Then I will know that people are not hearing me. But for question and answering, please let us wait till after the call, so we have time for the question and answer. Okay, so that is for Bitcoin. Then we started monitoring it, going up, and this is where we are right now. And it's confusing, like, what is the market going to do from this area? I draw this before the market gets to all this point. So let me we used it the last time we had the training. So the markets have been going now, touching out this channel, and we have got to the top of it right here. So what is the market going to do from this point? And also, I believe it's today. People, I don't know if it's today or this week, but we are expecting that SEC. Okay, I think it's on the 10th of this month, and today is just 8. We are expecting SEC to approve ETF. So if they approve the ETF, then probably we are going to have a very volatile market. It's going to be a lot of greens in the market. So that we are expecting now. But then the market have paused since couple of days at this area. And what is it going to do next is the question that people are having in their mind. That what is the market going to do next? Okay. So originally for me, if I have to answer the question, then I'm going to say we've reached a resistance up here. The resistance is what I expected the market to touch. I shared this chart, something like this chart with you guys some couple of days ago, that when the market touches resistance, there's a probability we will have a reverse downward, then from there upside. But the market reveals to go down. It has been consolidating around this area, and this pattern that is forming over here is more of a bullish pattern than a bearish one. But one thing that keeps the market paused around this area is because of the volatility of the market. People are expecting, investors, traders are expecting to happen in the market, which is the SEC either approve the ETF or deny it. If they deny it, then that means we are going to have a crash down. Like market will crash downward back to this point. And that doesn't mean we are back to bear market again or whatever. It's just a normal thing in the market. The market will have a time of upside and downside, like we have over here. The market goes up, come back down, goes up, come back down, goes up, back again, then up. We have the same what's it called around this area too. You know, the market goes up, then it gets to this point, it's supposed to continue going up, but then it doesn't. And when it started going back down, people think it's going back like this. So it's almost, if it goes down again over here, it's almost like the same thing that happened here. But what they refuse to know, I mean, what most people don't know is that this market creates higher high over here. You can see it creates higher high over here. The high over here, I mean, is higher than this one over here, and the candle close up there. Then it reverses downward and goes up. And even when it goes down, also the low doesn't take out this low that we have over here. So that gives me a very strong bias that okay, this market is not going down again. And then from there, we have the market come down like this and go back upside. So if SEC approve the ETF, either any of the ETF at all, then we're going to have the market break above this resistance and then keep going up. And that is why I share this chart with you guys. If you remember, this is another chart. So I share this chart in the announcement channel that the market will break the ETF, will break the resistance area, retest probably, and then continue going up. If it doesn't happen, then that means we are going to stay some couple of more time around this area. And then if they did not approve it, we are going to have something that will happen like this. The market will come back down like this. Where's my distance? The market will flash down like this. Then from there we can have our uptrend. Like people will start giving no shit about SEC again. Then market will continue going up again from there. So that is for if they did not approve it. But one thing is so sure. The market is in a bull run. We are in bull run, so we are not crashing down word to whatever it is that people normally say again. And this is the higher low that we have here. You know, the uptrend will be printing higher high, higher low. And I think we've started that from the break of this point over here. From the break of this area over here, we've started printing higher high, higher low. And then the higher low that we have currently is this one over here. This is where the higher low is. So if we don't take out this low that you are looking at over here, I don't know how we are going to do it that we are going down below 20-something thousand. And this is around 26,000 something. So the support we have very close to us right now is at the $39,000. That's the support that we have currently in front of us. Then after that we have the 31,000, 33,000 area also. So that's another one that we have. So if the market did not, if SEC did not approve the KYC, I say KYC, ETF, then the market will crash to this 38. Then if that doesn't hold, we can have a wick down to this area here. Then we continue upside. And if we look at using fib retracement also, using fib retracement, let me put it on a 50 minutes. We need the 50. Okay, yeah. So with fib retracement, if the market even retrace, where will it retrace to? It will probably get to the 50% area or comes down to the 61.8% area. Or come down to, and if we have a very deep downward, then that's what will take us to 78.6% area, which is the third level. So if it goes to 50%, it will just crash down to this area, this support that we have here, and give us a wick into the 50%, then continue upside from there. But if we really have a really big dip, then that means it's going to get to 51 point something. So it's still within the range of what I've been talking about so far. So we are still in the right, like things that we happened is still in the zone of everything that we expect to happen. So that like that. And another thing I would also like to share is TOTA2. We can't look into Bitcoin charts without talking about TOTA2, because although TOTA2 is okay, let me divide what TOTA2 is for you guys. I've been saying it multiple times, but I believe most of you guys already know it. So I will just make it known to you guys again. The TOTA2 is the combination of all the market cap of every other cryptocurrency aside from, oh my god, my neighbors, aside from Bitcoin market cap. That is what TOTA2 is. So, and if Bitcoin is making a move, you know, some other coin will be making a move also. Investors will not just be investing in Bitcoin alone, they will be investing in some other projects. As they are pumping their money into other projects, it will be reflecting on TOTA2 markets, on TOTA2 charts. That is what this chart you are looking at over here, that is what it's all about. And you can see, as Bitcoin was crashing, it was also crashing. And when Bitcoin gets to a level that started consolidating and all that, people get tired of selling, and look at what we have, consolidating also. So I draw this out when I was explaining to you guys how many days and how many candles does Bitcoin normally print during the bull run, and you know. So, and I bring out this rectangle shape that if we break it out, then that means we are officially in a bull run, and it happened. But before it happened, we started making the market already, before it even happened at all. It just gives us a more bias, like a more serious understanding that okay, I think we are right at this moment. So, and I currently predict that it will go to this upside, like to this level that we have it, and that will give us $944 billion in the TOTA2 market, like other coin aside from Bitcoin alone. So that will give us $944 billion. So it gets to this middle, which I also have a mark out over it. You can see I have an alert on that line that you are looking at over there. So when the market got there, I know about it. So we got to the middle of the road, and then we started having this flash back downward. But just like Bitcoin, if this took out the low, the previous low, which is I think around this area is where we have the low. that means it's going to take out this support that we have here. If we take out the support, then it's a disaster, which I don't think will happen. And look at what happened when the market flashed down. Look at how they push it back up. But those buyers are not strong enough to keep it up, and that is why we have it crashing down like this again. And currently the market pushed down again. It pushed back upside. And I said something in one of my previous videos on YouTube that when you have a week up and down, the first place that the week closed at is your direction, is the true direction of the market. And what do I mean by that is that we have a week, like the market pushed down like this, it pushed upside also, and then it ended up going like this, like flashing downward. If the market closed below this and then retest probably, and then we will be expecting it to continue down like this, and probably that will be a real deep down that most people have been expecting since all this while. You know, some people are like, oh, we're still going to have a very crash downward in all those things. So some people are saying it. So probably we're going to have that kind of dip that people are expecting. But if we end up closing above the week, if we end up closing above it, we have a retest, then we are going upside more than ever. We are going upside more, and that means what I predicted, like this upside that we are expecting, is going to happen in no time. So that is that on the total 2. We can't predict Bitcoin charts without looking at the total 2, like what is total 2 really doing. So now, how are you going to benefit from all this? How is all these are going to be useful for you? In preparation for the bull run, or for your next big bag, that's the right word to use. In preparation for your next big bag, research on some good projects. Research on some good projects. When you are you know, there's this thing that when you are doing something right, you all already in the system. You know how this thing works. You are used to the system. You've been here for a while. So if you are doing something right, you will know you are doing something right. And if you are doing something wrong, you will feel it in your gut that, oh, what I'm doing is wrong. So when you do research about a project and it's worth investing into, you will definitely know that, okay, this thing worth investing into. And if you have a project that caught your attention like that, then I think buying it using DCA in this kind of situation is what will benefit you most. So even if the market pushed downward, like I said, if Bitcoin price pushed downward, it's not going down to where it's coming from again. We are not going to that 2022 crash and 2021 2022 crash, like the bear market. We are not going there again currently now. Anything that happens now is just an opportunity for us to accumulate, to buy more. And we have some big bags that are coming into the system now. All those ETF is going to open doors for bigger investors than we have ever seen in the system. All those ETF are going to open doors for more investors than we have ever seen in the system. We thought, you know, I've been in the system since 2017. I thought 2017 was the biggest bull run until I saw what happened in 2021. If that happened like that, like I thought 2017 was the biggest bull run, then what happened in 2021 was 10 times bigger than what happened in 2017. Now imagine what is going to happen. And also, even if you go and check the chart, what happened in 2013, which was the first bull run, what happened in 2013 first bull run, what happened in 2017 is 10 times bigger, in fact 10 times 5 or 10 times 27 bigger than what happened in 2013. So it's always happening. But like I told you guys, if the market previous high is 60,000, just expect 120. When you have the 120, anything that happens after it is just a bonus. Now, how are you? Okay, like I said, research on good projects and start checking them out. Start accumulating them as you see fit. And also, if you are in our private group, you will notice that most of the new projects most of the new projects that have break their all-time high. Like for instance, now Arbitrum did it recently. All those yellow lines, those are the break of all-time high. Arbitrum did it. Optimism also broke the all-time high. I don't know why I don't keep this as yellow. Optimism also break the all-time high. Another project did it also. Okay, SEI also broke the all-time high as well. So, and so many of them like that. Like we have the list in the group here. So all these projects that break all-time high, there's higher probability because that is how it normally happened. During the previous bull run, I follow the polka dots from a very childhood, like it was so small when it was still under $2, $1. I followed it until the highest price. And most of you guys knows about this. We even crowdloan and wasted some polka dots on some foolish project like that during the bull run. I follow FTT from the beginning up to that high because it broke around. I think it broke all time high during that period. That was why we followed it to I think about $70 or $80 then before the crazy news they announced came in and then everything crashed. So many projects like that. I also work with Solana. Most of you knows about that. I work with Solana and I was monitoring the price. When it broke the all time high, if most people have been monitoring it, they will know that this thing is going crazy. ING also, we monitor ING. When it broke the all time high, I told you guys this thing is going to print, and it really did. We started following this from around, I think around $5 or so. We started buying ING. From around $5 or so, we started buying ING. And look what we have today. It goes up to like $44, and currently this is where we are now. So all these projects, immediately when they broke the all time high, I have more belief in them. Like, okay, this is going to be, wow, it's going wide. And that doesn't mean that when you see those things, you should just close your eyes and start doing something things anyhow. No, you have to also stay laser focused on what you are doing. You have to stay laser focused on what you are doing. Don't get distracted. There is a lot of noise on the internet these days. A lot of noise, a lot. You have to stay laser focused. This is one in a lifetime opportunity. If you miss this bull run opportunity to make it again, or you've made it before, then you want to make it bigger. If you miss this opportunity again, you will have to wait for another 4 years again. By that time, you will need to get married, or probably you will have married along the line. Or you will start hearing your grandma will start calling you, "Want to get married?" and all that. And for those that are married already, I believe you have plans for yourself and children and family. So we need to stay laser focused, achieve the goal. And everybody has different goals. For some people, it's not money. Whatever goal that you want to achieve, cryptocurrency is actually something that can actually give us that. Either they just want to buy land, but in most cases, most of the problem we have it's all tied around money. It's all tied around money. So do research on new projects, old projects, any project. Talk about it with people, even if you are not so sure about what you are doing. Most of the projects that you guys talk about in the private group, I research about them. If I say that, okay, I have this and I have this, this project that I'm looking at over here is not up to that I just research about, I will probably not give response about it. It doesn't mean that I'm not aware or I don't have interest in it. I want to buy every coin, but who is capable of doing that? Nobody. Nobody can buy every coin. You will have to just buy what you can and then let go of others. So that is what I have for you. And also try as much as you can to stay liquid. Try as much as you can to stay liquid. The reason for this is that so you will not go and be selling projects, token or coin. It's one of the mistakes that I made during some of the past bull run that I've encountered. When the markets were having this strong thought that, okay, we are in bull run, I just want to buy everything. I will try and cope so that in the bull run, then when the market push up and I'm in profit, then I will be in profit, then I will start making. No, don't do that. Even if you have $100 with you and you want to buy project, like you want to use it to invest in projects, at least keep like $20 liquid, like in USDT. The reason for this is that some opportunity normally comes unexpectedly. Maybe you want to claim 1 year drop. Maybe you want to do something like you just need $1, $2. That kind of being liquid will help you in that kind of situation. Even if you are still going to ask people to send you $1, $2 for fee or whatever, having that with you. There are some situations that you can't help it. If one gets stuck in that kind of situation, it's just so difficult to get out of it. So, and time is counting. You don't want to mess with that also. So try and stay liquid. Even if it's just $1. If you have $5, you want to buy coin, buy $4, keep $1. If you want to, there's something actually happened. I invested in some projects recently. I wasn't liquid. I was liquid. I stay liquid, but I have to use some of those money to invest in projects. But after investing in those projects, because those are the options that I had, then another opportunity comes in again. Another opportunity now start coming. How many opportunities will I see? Then I have to start rethinking myself. Like, okay, I think this project, yes, it's a good project, but it's not good enough. This project that I don't have money to invest in is better than this. Okay, let me sell this and use the money. You may think in that way also, but in most cases, think about what happened with Tetom. We talked about Tetom in the group, but then we ended up buying PYR. Although we made money with PYR also. We made money with PYR because we started buying it with from I think $4 when it broke this area. $4, yeah, and let's $5. When it broke this point, that's where we started buying it, and it goes to like $9. So we made profit on it, but then it goes down. But if you go and look at Tetom from I think about $4 also. From about $4 also, Tetom. Yeah, from this area. It even goes, it flashed up to $70, and currently now it's at $30 something. It's so crazy. This is an opportunity now. Assuming we are liquid enough, we will buy both Tetom, we will buy PYR also, because I know this project is very good project. Staying liquid is going to help you in some ways you don't even expect it. And even in real life also, let's assume you have some personal issue, like you want to buy things and then you are not liquid. You start selling coin that you expect to give you more money during the bull run. So you don't want to find yourself in that kind of situation. So that's on that part. So that's what I want to share with you guys. And I read something online yesterday. Let me share with you guys. You will probably know who posted this, but I'm not going to mention name. But I want to just read it out to you guys so that we can all think about it. So if you now have any project that you think can give us this kind of opportunity, then I think you guys will please share with us, maybe in the private group, or you send it to me on WhatsApp or whatever. You can also send it to me on Telegram or anywhere on social media. I really appreciate it, and share also with others. Okay, so the person said, did you know if a cryptocurrency undergo a reduction of 20 from, like, let's say the project having like 60 and then it cancel like 20. It cancel like 20. So let's say 0.000001, and then it now goes up, and then it cancel 20 like 0.00001. That way, or maybe the project increase in value also, maybe like from $1 to like $100. Your initial investment, if you invest like $10, it can turn to $990. If you invest $100, it can turn to $9,900. If you invest $1,000, it can increase to $99,000. And if you invest $10,000, it can grow up to $990,000. So now the person now give us the homework to, like, he doesn't give us the homework, he just post it on his status there, like, okay, so people should start researching about projects that will do that kind of move. And he also acclaimed that some of us actually, because I'm also trying my best to have catch this kind of move also, some of us have invested in projects like this. We are now expecting results, and there's still so many of them out there that is still going to do that kind of move. There are so many projects out there that are still capable of doing that kind of move. Are you paying attention to this kind of information? This thing is something that all of us know. It's just that we don't think about it, and there's so many information out there that we need to focus on. So many things to research about, so many things to talk about and all that. So there are so many things to talk about and research on. So that might take our mind off these kind of things, and then we'll be focused on something more. Maybe how we are going to long it and short it and all those stuff. Or some people will be busy practicing their trading style, while some are busy running after airdrops. But while you are doing all those things, also pay attention to this kind of thing, because some projects are like Pepe, I'll say Pepe, Shiba and Dogecoin. When Shiba and Dogecoin just started, most people don't see them moving like crazy like that during the bull run. I remember during the bull run, I invested $97 on Shiba, and I took out $900 and something thousand, $100. Now than something like, I think about $950 or so dollar in profit, or not this thing. For just investing $97, I actually want to put $100 then, but something happened and I messed with the $3 on it. So that's what made me use $97. Now imagine if I put $1,000, or I close my eyes and just put like maybe 5,000 or so, which I actually did. I put over $30,000 on a Polkadot during that same period. So some projects are like that for now. They are still very young, but if the market start this move that we all expecting, it's going to be very massive. And also Avon is very close to us. That also is going to be a catalyst for the bull run, and I think that is about 3 months now. Like in the 3 month time now, we will have experienced the Avon, and after Avon, that's when some people will believe, okay, we are truly in bull run that we have been enjoying since last year. So that's all I have for you guys. Before I use all my time to explain without, okay, I think with evidence actually. So if anybody have questions, so I think this is the right time to ask questions before we call it a day. If anybody have questions, you can try and raise your hand, so I will open the mic for you guys to talk. Anyone? I just opened the mic for everyone now, so anybody that wants to talk to unmute himself, his or herself, to talk.
Hello, good morning, sir.
Yeah, good morning, engineer.
Well done, sir. So I just want to put this in, all this information you are putting in that space. I've been following for close to 3 years now. But you migrated us from WhatsApp to Telegram. But since you have more than one Telegram, so I don't know how to, because most of this information today you have and missed all those information. Sometimes I will see it late. So I don't know which of the Telegrams is active, so that I will know which one to pin. Is this particular one has all the information, or the previous one, so that we have
for you. Okay, wait, please. For you, how many Telegram do you think I have? Like POA have?
Like this now. This another. I just opened it now, and it's with another name. So it's with another name, and I know POA. This one's not with POA. Yeah, I'm very sure I didn't see everything on that. Final, so that you've changed the name.
Okay,
so
right in front of me here, I have 4 Telegram channel, and I'm going to explain to you what the 4 Telegram channel are meant for. So I don't know I'm going to do this. Okay. I have 4 Telegram channel. Let me share the screen so that I'll be able to explain it better. 4 Telegram channel, and this shouldn't be because we are on a public call, but I will do it irrespective of that. This red one that you are seeing here, that you don't even need to join this at all. This red channel that you're looking at, like this one with red logo, because that is where I put results of my trade into. If I've entered trade and I make profit, this is where I will put the result into. I don't want in the future that I will need to be explaining. This is what the trade I've entered during the last bull run, or this one that you're seeing here. So I pile all of them together in one picture. So I don't want to say in the future I will be explaining, no evidence. So that's why I have this channel. So you don't even need to join it. And you can see we only have 8 subscribers there. So I don't ask people to join. I don't know why they are joining. Maybe when they search for POA or anything, they will just sit and then join. Then we have this trade with Prince Ola. This trade with Prince Ola, you cannot even send a message there because I locked the group. So you don't need to join this also. But if you feel like you can join it, but maybe later in the future, if we have a lot of people, either you pay to me or you don't pay to me, you just want the community where you can communicate with other traders and investors. That is why I created this. Later in the future, I'm going to open it, but not now. And any message I drop in this black logo that you are seeing here, it will automatically be sent into this place. It will automatically be sent into this place. You can see every message. You can see only the black logo sending message here into this yellow something. But this over here is our private group. This over here is our private group, and we have 70 something people there. Every project we have invested into, that I invested into, this is where I post it into. So the group that we move from WhatsApp, this is where we move it into, which is the private group, because it's the paid one that you all know. This is where and this is the most important group for you to join. If I have anything that I can't share in public, that is where I'm going to put it into. So many don't know this. I don't know why, because I try to explain as much as I can. I put the message like multiple times. I post it in the group on WhatsApp, and I even explain each group that I have there, like the purpose of this, the purpose of this. I don't want to change the name of this private group from POA to something else because I don't want to confuse you guys. I want you to still be seeing it as POA. So if I change the name, some people like, I don't know where POA is again. So I don't want to be like, okay, where is POA, this and that. Originally, I shouldn't care about what anyone will think now again, because I've tried my best. I used almost the whole 2023 to explain, come to this group, join our private group, move from WhatsApp. We have deleted WhatsApp. WhatsApp is too distracting. I explained throughout the whole 2023. But I still leave it as POA private group because I don't want anyone to click on the link again from anywhere, maybe WhatsApp or whatsoever. And then they will enter the group, they will now see another name. They're like, okay, this is a wrong group. They will now left again. If anyone come to this group, I don't normally drop message. I just drop. I don't need to be scrolling itself because I don't know if we have any external people here. So any message, anything I have or that I'm doing, I drop it in this group that I think you guys need to join and be part of it. All the sales I join, I told you guys from WhatsApp there before we move to this Telegram, how you are going to benefit from the sales and everything. If you think I don't, I'm going to remind you. I told you guys to buy a project when the market was crashing, like the whole market was crashing. Then I told you guys to buy a project and even join a group. If you can't buy it alone, create a group within yourself and buy it. I also can't buy it alone. I have to like create some group before I could be able to be part of it. And I can't carry everyone. Like we have 70 something people. There's more. Like everybody have to stand for themselves. I know some people have the time, but I have the time, but I don't have the energy. That's just the thing. So this is the group that if you are thinking about the WhatsApp, this is where we put it. This is a public channel. If I'm entering a trade, I just hold people here as my accountability. Should I say accountability friend or people? I want them to hold me accountable. So if there's any trade I put out there that doesn't goes right, so even if nobody tell me that what you did is wrong, at least I know I posted it for 130 something people, and those people will like, "Kilonshi, boy, why are you posting rubbish?" So next time, I will not post rubbish again. So I will know what I'm doing. So that is why I have this channel that you're looking at over here. If you don't know, that is the reason why I have this channel that you're looking at over here. So any project, any call that I make, if I'm overreacting with any trade that I'm onto, so it will not be like that. And there's something that this have actually helped me with. If you notice before, when I want to share my chart, it will be so clumsy that you will not see any candles at all. And now I started posting charts with a good candle that the candle is showing very well. You can even be able to read it like I'm reading it too. So that is one of the benefits of this channel for me. This one with black logo. The ANN that you are seeing up here means announcements. Trade with Prince-Ola announcements. So it's a public group. It's a public channel. Anybody can join it. You can invite your friend and family to join it. WhatsApp seems like a family group. While you are trying to send something serious in the group, someone will just, as we are making this call, like now, someone has sent me good morning without saying anything after the good morning. How am I going to deal with that? And I'm busy with you guys here. If we are on WhatsApp and making a call and someone sent good morning and I'm talking to you guys, I'll be distracted and then start stammering or something like that. So that is the purpose of moving. That's the reason why we moved to the Telegram. So if you are part of POA on WhatsApp before and you haven't joined the private group, send me a private message. I sent this like 5 or 20 times last year. Some people have not joined us, and some join us, they don't follow up with what we post here. So that is it. Even people in this channel also have really benefited from it because I posted ARB, I posted INJ core, INJ trade, optimism trade, and some other trade that I posted here. I just put them for free since I'm not doing training, so there's no point keeping it private. So but I promise you guys that the private group is going to be there. Anything that is very, very important, that some information you don't want to share it because you don't want people to mess with it. Those kind of information, if I have it, I'm going to put it in that private group. That's the point of having the private group. And later in the future, if you want to have a training again, we're still going to use the private group. And I told you guys, it's one-time payment. Once you pay, no more paying again. So, and some people are doing it that if you join them, you have to be paying monthly. Maybe we'll get there one day, but not now. So for now, that is still free. Enjoy it to the fullest. So I believe I've explained that part for you like that.
Thank you very much. I appreciate your effort. I really appreciate it. Thank you. So now that I'm in all the three.
So just keep following the private group. The POA, I don't change the POA name because I don't want to distract you guys. I want you to see it as POA. Like when you join it, you say, okay, this POA I'm looking for. But the trade with Prince-Ola, those on a public group. And I put it that way because I don't want to miss it with other group. I don't want, but the name, you will have know what you are looking for when you see the name.
Yeah,
go on, please.
It's like you're recording.
Yes, I'm recording. Yes.
You cut out the what you call the question and answer part.
Okay.
So I'm taking something to. Just I was just like maybe you want to record it.
Okay, no problem.
Alright, I wanted to add something to the question that was asked. Like sometimes if you want them to be very nice for you, you can just create folder and drop those important channels.
Hello? Shai, I can't hear you again. I don't know why. Wait, please. I don't know what is going on here. Okay, maybe you should try again now. I can't hear you again. I just had the folder or something. What's it by you? I can't hear you. Try again now, please. Sorry about that.
What now?
Very clear, loud and clear now. Thank you. So I can hear the folder something.
Yeah, so I think if like to still use threads and stuff like you have plenty Telegram groups like Bitcoin. So you can just create folder.
Okay.
You go to yourself, settings, you see folder, stuff like that. You create the folder, you can name POA, add all the POA groups that you join. You
Exactly. You see, actually,
then maybe you want to just do this stuff.
Thank you for that. That is exactly that thing. Look at this. If you notice on my own screen here, you will see that I have different names. This is folder that Shai is talking about. You can see I have all chats, I have POA, and if I click on the POA, you can see all what I have here. So I have some other channel. I have different. Oh, sorry, I was pointing at somewhere else. So you can see this is what the folder that Shai is talking about. All these things that you're seeing here. If you go on your settings, you can create this and have it for yourself. So look at this. I have POA here. If I click on it, everything I'll be seeing is just POA. And if I click on this, everything I'll be seeing we have to do with trading. This is personal. So everything, me chatting with someone chatting with me, another. This is what I'll be seeing that over here. And I have this my channel. So there are some other private channel that I have. So which this channel is what, and this important one, investment and all that. So you can also create this. You have to get familiar. I don't know how people. Some are like, I don't like Telegram because I've not been using it. I don't know how someone will be doing crypto and we not like Telegram seriously, because I think Telegram is even the. I don't know which one is even bigger between Twitter and Telegram for crypto. I don't know which one is more bigger. But crypto projects are like, I kind of learn a lot by joining crypto projects on Telegram than anywhere else. After Telegram, I think the next place I can talk about is YouTube. WhatsApp is so useless. I don't know why. I don't know why we even moved there. Me myself, I don't know why I moved there in the first place. Because I moved from Telegram to WhatsApp. And I don't know why. I moved from Telegram to Discord, then from Discord to WhatsApp. But now I've learned my lesson and I have to come back here. So here we are now. So you can create a folder, like Shai said. So if you have so many groups, in fact, I don't know why some of us are still having so many groups. Like groups from old 2021, 2020. We still keeping those groups, and some of those groups are not useful. Some of them say you don't even check them every day. You don't check them again. This is one of the things that you do to prepare for the bull run. You clear off the backlog, all those messages, the group that you like, read the message there. Once and for all. At least even if it is the next 6 months, you're going to read it again. At least clear it off the table for now. And if you don't want to join those groups, if you don't have interest in them, just delete it. So that you'll be able to know what you need to do, the important things. You will not be distracted too much. I deleted, what's it called? I'm still on, what's it called? I actually, is it archive or archive? Look at this arrow you are looking at over here. There are some groups that I don't want to delete them, and I don't want to use them, at least for now. I have to like keep those projects, those groups into this archive that you are seeing here. I have to like keep them there so that it will not be distracting. If they send a message there, I will not even know now, so I don't care. But if I need them, I can go there again. I don't want to leave those groups, and I don't want to be checking them every day. So and I deleted many. I deleted many messages, many groups. These are the ways to prepare ahead for the bull run. Like you will not be too distracted. They will carry one project come today. You are still in one group. You will want to check the group of the new project to know what they are doing there. By the time you join the group will be lost inside 1,100 and something groups. You will now be looking for it again. Clear your backlog. If you don't need the group, delete the message that you have there. Delete the group itself. So that way, important groups will always be there for you when you need them. Important groups will always be there for you when you need them. So that is that. Any other question, please? Any other question?
Yes. Good morning.
Good morning, Falajaji.
Good morning. Thank you for this information that you shared with us this morning. Okay, so I'm confused on something. I've been hearing ETFs, and I've made some research
ETF.
but I didn't really get it. Can you please help me out on how to understand what ETF goes to cryptocurrency?
ETF to cryptocurrency is let me find a way to share this with you. ETF is more like opening a platform, an investment opportunity to big boys. That's just the right word, the easiest way I can put it, in order to scatter the whole thing. I'm trying to show you this gold chart that you are seeing here. I want it to open fully, but this is not helpful. This is not helpful. I don't have gold chart on my screen. It will have make more sense. It will have make more sense, but this is not helpful that you are looking at right here. There was time that the only way to invest in gold is if you are a miner or you go to the market to purchase one for yourself. But some people don't want to have a real gold, but they want to invest in gold. Some people don't have a real gold, but they want to invest in gold. And also, why they do that, they also want to be sure that they are protected. They are protected. Like, if anything happens to the company that they invested into, they will still be able to get their money back. Somehow. And that is where ETF comes in. So, government will make sure that the platform that want to launch the ETF is actually capable of holding it. And when investors come through them to invest in the project, it will not be too shady. It will not be too shady. So that is why we have ETF. Now, what ETF will do is that, just like Grayscale is doing, I've been doing it so far, collecting money from investors, using the money to buy Bitcoin. You know, we have always been saying that. That's, in fact, that's just a good example for this. Investors will give the money to the company will use the money to buy Bitcoin or find a way to invest in things that have to do with Bitcoin, and from there those investors will make money when Bitcoin is going up in value, and when it's going down in value they will be losing money also. So but one good part of cryptocurrency is that when gold, after they turn the whole table around for gold, like they stop the connecting of real money to gold value, the only people that you can see with gold are people that are actually rich. Then now we seem to have even people without money, like people that are not even rich, having gold now. So that means the table comes from the top side down to the bottom. But cryptocurrency is so different in the sense that it first of all comes to the people underground. Then now people at the top are now coming into it. Like they are now having interest in it, they want to start investing in it. And that is why we know we are hearing about ETF now, that it seems to be sounding new to us. That is why ETF sound new to most of us. So the point of ETF is that it will create a door for bigger investors to come in. Bigger investors, there are some people that have money in this world that they don't want to just put the money on something taking risk. They have already outgrown risk taking. So whenever they want to put their money, they want to be sure that okay, something is protecting them, and that is where government comes in. And government have to approve ETF. It's not the kind of protection that we have on the exchange that FTT carry our money go since almost a year now, and we don't know what to do since all this time. Not that kind of protection we are talking about here. We are talking about something that the people will not be doing any shady something. Like the company will not have any they will not even have any thought of doing any shady stuff. Even if they are doing it, they will be doing it for the favor of the investors, not against investors. So that is what ETF. So it will, to make it simple, ETF will open a door for bigger investors to come in. They will be able to invest. Those people will not be going to Binance, to Coinbase to go and be buying coin. They will give the money to other investors, bigger investors like BlackRock and some other ones that we know, Fidelity and Co. They will give the money to them, and those ones will now be the one to buy. Those ones too will not be buying on Binance and Coinbase. It's going to be over the counter trade. And what do I mean by over the counter trade? Like more like P2P trade. That's how it's going to be like. And that, if they are buying it, is not going to be really having a strong effect on the chart. But it is a very positive thing that bigger investors are now investing in Bitcoin. It's more like a free advertisement for us that we have been in the system for a very long time now. It's like a free advertisement. You bought a land somewhere. Now Access Bank now say they want to build a bank beside your land, but they now need approve from government before they can build the bank beside your own land. They are not affecting your land. They don't have anything to do. They are not doing anything bad to your land or anything. They just need an approval from government. When they get the approval they need from government, then they will be able to build the land beside your land. Automatically, you will be in more profit when they do that. So that is, so you see, it's like a free advert for. So that is what the ETF will do to us that we have been in the system before those big boys. But those big boys need protection. That's why they are now requesting for ETF. ETF is like a program that will protect bigger investors from getting into a situation like FTX. Because if they will buy it themselves, they will have to either put the coin in their own private wallet. How can you tell a billionaire that don't understand how to use private wallet to be using it? How are you going to even make him understand that this one is the most secure one? But if he can put the money into someone else's hand and the person can do the work for him, he will definitely do that. But he wants to be sure that this thing is protected. Someone is there for him, that if these people mess up, someone can be held accountable. So that is the point of ETF. So that's it for today. Okay, so any other question? We've spent more than 1 hour now. So maybe 1 or 2 more questions, then we'll call it a day. Any question again? Okay, so I think we should call it a day since there's no more question. Then what should I even say now? Yeah, you guys just protect your before we go, let me add this to it. The narrative, there's always narrative in every bull run. And one of the narrative I am seeing so big this bull run, because it's actually more like where we left the last bull run, and that's where the market wants to pick it again this bull run. Gaming seems to be so big this bull run. I've been seeing a lot of gaming projects launching recently. And then this Ordinal something is the new one also. I've not invested in any Ordinal project. I said Ordinal. What's it called? Ordinal is BRC. Exactly, BRC, yes. BRC. So it's a Ordinal is the name. Yeah, Ordinal is the name. But they also create another project with Ordinal, something like that. So BRC. So it's a new one. Please pardon the noise, but I don't know what my neighbors are doing. So that also, we should pay attention to all those narratives. Like somehow you can benefit if you know what is actually going on. It will not be like, when did they launch this? When did they launch this? You will not be like surprised. So when you see things that is happening, it will also make research easier for you if you know what the narrative is all about. You might want to know, okay, what is different about this one and this one. And also pay attention to airdrops. I think a lot of airdrops are going, they always come during the bull run. Airdrops always comes, and those airdrops will make some people, they will make some new millionaires. So be part of them if you are not already, and if you are already millionaires, make more money. So thank you guys for being with me from beginning to this moment, and see you guys again soon.